Skyline view.
Thank you for tuning in to the reading produced by Black Spectrum Network. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell button to get the latest updates on this channel. You can purchase a private psychic reading by going to www.blackspectrumnetwork.com. If you want spiritual guidance to learn how to work with your ancestors, or you're interested in deepening your spiritual experiences, then subscribe to our Patreon. That's patreon.com/Black Spectrum Network. We're going to go ahead and get into this psychic reading about Trey Songz. So Trey Songz announced on Instagram that he has a baby. This has shocked many of his fans. I'm not a fan of Trey Songz, but we're going to go ahead and get into this psychic reading. So do you all think that Trey Songz intentionally tried to have this baby by this woman? Let's see if he intentionally tried to have a baby by this woman. Did he intentionally try to have a baby by this woman? Do you all think that he, like, seriously, do you all think that he intentionally tried to have a baby by this woman? And are you all happy for that? Would you all, did you all want to be Trey Songz' baby mama? Even if you're a guy, did you want to be Trey Songz' baby mama? Would you let him come inside of you? All right, so, okay, so I'm seeing that the foundation of their relationship was one that was purely sexual, and Trey Songz initiated this with her. He was attracted to her because she has the look of a good girl, but she's quite submissive. I also get that she's secretive as well, but in the bedroom she is she's creative. She has a lot of ingenuity, especially like with I'm saying like toys. But I'm seeing this as Trey Songz aggressing her sexually. I'm not seeing romance between the two of them. The next thing that I see is that the relationship was, I want to say that this was there was money exchanged for, intimacy. It's like, if you give me a good, if it's like, I don't want to say that she sold sex to him. I really want to say that she was a good friend and a good listener to him. I also get that she treated him like a celebrity. She revered him like a celebrity. She definitely spoke highly of him when they were in communication with each other, because I do see him kind of talking to her about his day, not so much really asking for advice, but sometimes sometimes he would vent to her about small frustrations that he would have. I'm saying that, for better or for worse, the relationship was there was a lot of financial transactions involved in the relationship. It's kind of like, if you're good to me, I'll be good to you. So sometimes he sent her money just because. Now, that's not to say that she didn't want to have the child by him, which I get that she had been wanting this to happen. She had been hoping for, she wanted to have a permanent bond with Trey Songz. She didn't care if she wasn't his girlfriend, but she wanted to leave a lasting impression on him, because she didn't want to just be another notch on his belt. I see her wanting to have an important role in his life, but I'm not saying her wanting to do that by getting pregnant by him. But I see her, she's just arbitrarily wishing to the universe, I hope that, I'm able to keep his interest. I'm also seeing that Trey Songz was in a committed relationship at the time. I feel when I say committed relationship, emotionally committed, maybe not exactly sexually monogamous, but I do see him being in a relationship with the woman, And from this card, I think that she would be around. I get that his child's mother may be young, maybe early 20s, but I get that this woman, the woman that he was dating, was as well. But I don't. I'm saying it as they had a. Trey Songz was in a relationship where they, it's a relationship that's committed on its own terms. This Trey Songz, his child's mother, I just get that she's quiet. I get that she's extremely private. And not just because she's had to sign non-disclosure agreements. I get that she's just a quiet person. They're also saying that she does have a nurturing side to herself that could have been explored by Trey Songz, but they relegated most of their interactions to sex. So, some other things that I'm saying are that, yeah, I'm getting that Trey Songz I'm getting that the night that he got her pregnant, he was really drunk. And I'm not saying that he wouldn't have gotten this girl pregnant otherwise, but I'm saying that they had a lot of sex, and I'm saying this as him waking her up, for more. And he knew that there was a chance that he had gotten her pregnant. I feel like there was no mention of a plan B. I feel like they were used to kind of having wild nights with each other, and this was just like any other night, but the passion behind this particular night was much more intense. I don't get that Trey Songz' friends and family knew about this relationship too much. I get that I get that whoever this girl was, I don't think that his friends and family knew who she was. I feel that Trey Songz keeps his romantic life separate from, like, he just keeps it really private. And I'm also saying here that, although it wasn't intentional, I'm saying that I'm really saying that she was hoping to again leave a lasting impression on him. I do see that Trey Songz still has sex with her, however. I don't think that their relationship has changed that much. I think it's definitely under we understand what we're doing. As long as we know what we're doing, that's all that matters. I do see him constantly pursuing her, definitely being more attracted to her because she was pregnant. So no, I don't think that this was not intentional. All right, so were you all happy that Trey Songz had a baby? Seriously, were you all happy? And and if the universe could make you Trey Songz' baby mama tomorrow, would you want to be Trey Songz' baby mama? All right, what was his reaction to finding out his baby mama was pregnant? What was the reaction to finding out that he had a child on the way? It definitely wasn't a phone call. I get that he found out while they definitely had a routine set up where they would meet with each other, go out on dates, and have sex. And I get that this may have been a pillow talk conversation. I'm not really seeing much of his reaction here. I see it as she was a bit standoffish. He's like, oh, okay. He was pretty okay. He was happy with it. She didn't want to get an abortion. That was the thing. She didn't want to tell him because she felt like he was going to ask her to abort the baby, but I get that he's very attracted to her. He's sincerely attracted to her spirit, so he felt like she was going to be a good mom. So you know, I don't want to say that his reaction to her was atypical, but I don't get that was his typical reaction. I don't feel like Trey Songz was always happy when a woman accused him of impregnating her. All right, so did he ever question the baby's paternity? Did he ever question this baby's paternity? Was he going to end up on Lauren Lake? No, he didn't. He never questioned the baby's paternity because everything made sense to him. I get that they may have spent a couple of days together or something, or it's like, there were days on and off, but I don't think that he didn't believe her. I definitely get that he's like, I remember that night. That night was really wild. It was crazy. That makes a lot of sense that you would, be ready to conceive at that time. It's not that he questioned the baby's paternity, but they're saying that he definitely wanted to. At some points, it's like he did get cold feet. He did start thinking about possibly telling her to get an abortion, but he definitely decided against it because he said he wanted to handle things in a different way. And also he was still into her. He still wanted to continue. He wanted to continue sleeping with her. So he's like, I'm going to take this one to the chin. He's like, I'm going to be ready for this. All right. So, I want to know, was this baby recently born or is this baby new? Is this baby recently born? Let's see. Is this baby recently born? Is this baby recently born? Do y'all think this baby's recently born? What do y'all think? How long has this baby been alive? Well, how long has this baby been out of the mother's womb? All right. Is this baby recently born? I get that we may be a month or two behind about this baby. This may, I feel like this was more of like a Mother's Day announcement, kind of to. I get that this was kind of like a more of like a symbolic move, kind of like I'm going to announce this around Mother's Day that I'm a father, to respect you. But I feel like this may be at least a month or two off. I don't get that this is like, I don't get that the baby was born this week or, within the past 7 days. If I'm wrong, then hell, I'm wrong. But let me see. Let me clarify. Yeah, there was a little bit of strategy behind this to revealing this baby. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure. I feel like this baby is like a week. I definitely get at least maybe 2 weeks. Definitely at least 2 weeks. But no more than 2 months. So he's, this is like a new announcement, I guess you could say. All right. Does he plan on settling down with the child's mother? Does he plan on settling down with his child's mother? Something that I feel like all you ladies really want to know. Does he plan on settling down with his child's mother? Does he plan on settling down with his child's mother? No. He wants to give her freedom. He's a smooth talker. He's a really smooth talker. I get that he has this girl kind of sort of hypnotized. Like she represses her feelings. She knows not to take it there with him. Yeah, she knows not to get attached to him because he'll leave her in the dust. He tells her to remain curious about dealing with other guys. He's not trying to be possessive over her. He wants her to, you know, analyze her, you know, very carefully analyze her life and see, you know, and see that, you know, she can possibly have a blended family. He's like, you know, there are so many other things that we can do besides that, because he's not ready to give up his freedom. While she may not want anything committed, she does want to maintain she does want to keep having sex with him. Okay, so is Trey Songz still dating Lori Harvey? Is Trey Songz still dating Lori Harvey? It's Trey Songz. Do you all think he's still dating Lori Harvey? And I don't really know. I get celebrities mixed up sometimes. Man, I cannot believe this. I used to know all the celebrities, but I get them mixed up sometimes now. And I was thinking that Lori Harvey was Marjorie Harvey, and I'm thinking that that's why they had the divorce rumors about Steve and Marjorie out. I'm like, man, Trey Songz is messing their marriage up. That's what I was thinking at first. But all right, anyway, no, I get that now Marjorie Harvey, I feel like Marjorie Harvey learned her lesson in dealing with him. I get it was like her family was telling her not to deal with him. And the other thing is that it was mainly sex. He was just sexually attracted to her. And that's what he wanted. I get that he was showering her with attention and coming on really strong because he wanted to have very intense, passionate sex with her. But I get that she's trying to stay away from him right now. She's not really dealing with him at this time. Okay, let's finally look, you know, like what does Lori Harvey think of Trey Songz having this baby? I don't know anything else about Trey Songz. I mean, maybe he's dated like, I don't know. Maybe Trey Songz has been on marriage boot camp or something, and he's dated somebody. Let's see. Lori Harvey's basically trying to ignore everybody that's telling her, girl, you dodged the bullet. See, we told you. Like, look, we was trying to tell you that it was a little too good to be true. And Lori Harvey's like, I'm not listening. Don't call me about it. Don't tell me about it. I've seen it. You know, great. Congratulations to him. She doesn't want to. She deep down inside though, she's a little bit heartbroken. She's a little bit fucked up over it but she's like, I did dodge a bullet, but damn, people. She's trying not to think that he's a fuck boy. It's like he didn't do fuck boy shit, but he almost, it's like he was fuck boy adjacent. Let's put it that way. Fuck boy adjacent. And I'm seeing her trying really hard not to judge him in that way. And finally I see that Lori Harvey she's just standing her ground. She's standing her ground. She's like, look, I'm not trying to, I'm just letting this be a little moment in my life. Yeah, he got some, but I'm not trying to deal with him like that again. All right. So that was about Trey Songz and this baby. So are y'all happy? Again, are y'all happy that he had this baby? I'm always happy that we're producing more African people in this world. Thank you for tuning in to the reading. Produced by Black Spectrum Network. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell button to get the latest updates on this channel. You can purchase a private psychic reading by going to www.blackspectrumnetwork.com. If you want spiritual guidance to learn how to work with your ancestors, or you're interested in deepening your spiritual experiences, subscribe to our Patreon. You can get these and other videos at least 1 week ahead of their YouTube release date. That's patreon.com/Black Spectrum Network. Before I go, I'll leave you with these words of wisdom from the rapper Dreezy. Gave mercy to these hoes. What would Jesus do? I'm your reader, Nexo. And remember, the truth is always collaborative. Thanks for watching.
So fuel my fire, take me higher, I'll be your liar too. Cause when we're here, there's nothing better than the skyline view. Ooh. I love this skyline view.